And we are live here at the Panther baseball field here, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize. We have had a few technical difficulties with both the baseball and softball streams at the same time. So, again, we apologize for the inconvenience. Right now, just to kind of catch you up, Poyen, and that is going to be a home run by the leadoff hitter, Mr. Damian Stevens, for the Magnet Cove Panthers. And that's a solo shot over the left fielder in left field. So, and he will come across. And I believe that is the first home run of the season, to my knowledge. So that will bring up the first baseman, Luke Harper, to the plate. And first pitch is a little high for ball one. And second pitch is a ball. So 2-0 is the count to Harper, the first baseman. And that will be a called strike. And 31 is the count. Harper has hitter's leverage. Cullen delivers, and that's going to be popped up. And looks like that is going to be playable by the shortstop. And that was number 23, Murray, for the Indians. And so that will be one away. And that will bring up the senior, Cameron Gassman, to the plate. Connor delivers for a ball. And that one's going to just miss on the outside corner. So 2-0 is the count to Gassman. And that one misses inside, so that will run the count to 3-0. And that one finds the zone. So 31 is the count. Gassman still with hitter's leverage here. One away. And that one just misses, and Gassman will take his walk, base on balls, and that will bring up the third baseman, number 7, Ethan Ramsey, for the Panthers. And the delivery, and he squares to bunt, and that one is going to be fouled out of play. So Cullen Connor working ahead here with a 0-1 count to Ramsey. The delivery, and that one is a bunt laid down, and that is going to be unplayable. It's going to be bobbled there. A little miscommunication between, I think, the pitcher and catcher there, and that allows Ramsey to get on first safely, and, of course, it advances Gassman to second base. So puts another runner in scoring position, and that will bring up the catcher, number 4, Colton Sultan, to the plate. The delivery, and that one just gets the outside corner. So one away, Gassman on second, Ramsey on first, and Sultan up at the plate. And that ball misses outside, so that'll even up the count at 1-1. and that one's just high and outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. The delivery and swing and miss. So 2-2 is the count. Sultan looking to shorten up and put the ball in play here for the Panthers. The delivery. And calls him on the strikeout on the outside pitch. And that will bring up the senior, number 10, Briar Treadwell, who is the designated hitter. That will bring him up to the plate with 2 away. Still runners on first and second. Delivers and swing and miss by Treadwell. The delivery. And that one just catches the outside corner. So 0-2. Connor way ahead here for the Indians. Looking to punch out Treadwell. And that one just misses low and away. So that will make the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second. And that one's going to be fouled out of play. And that one's going to be a swing, and that one's going to be on the ground. And a errant throw by the second baseman, and in will come Gassman to score. And Ramsey will be at third, and with that, we'll bring up Matt Stone. So runners at first and third with 2 away, and that will bring up Matt Stone, the right fielder, to the plate, with the Panthers with the opportunity, the tying run within 90 feet here at third base. And the ball's hit, put in play, and that will be a routine play for the 4-3 put out for the Indians, and they do get out of the inning, but not before the solo home run by leadoff hitter Damian Stevens, and a run is scored there on an error. So with that, we have the score is the Poyen Indians 3 and the hometown Magnet Cove Panthers 2. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. And we're back here at Panther Baseball Field, and the Poyen Indians have quickly, the Gassman has retired two here. One with put the ball in play, and that will bring up number 23, Fight, to the plate. And that one's going to be hit, and that's going to be to McKinney, the second baseman, and he will make the play. So a 4-3 play. And now that will be two away for the Panthers. And look, curveball by Gassman just misses. So 1-0 is the count to Ray. And that is going to be a called strike on Bird. Gassman delivers, and that one's going to be popped up, but looks like it's going to be playable. Luke Harper, the first baseman, calls it, and that will do it there for the top of the second for the Poyen Indians. So the Indians go down there, 1, 2, and 3, and that ends the top of the second inning. And we will be back here in just a moment. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
For the Panthers, number 14, Maddox Allen.
And we're back here at the Panther Baseball Field with your score 3-2, and that brings up Maddox Allen, the left fielder for the Panthers, to the plate. And that is going to be a swing and miss by Allen. And that one gets away, but Allen is able to get out of the way. And a swing and miss. And so the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Maddox Allen. And that one just misses. So that evens up the count at 2-2. And that one's going to be fouled out of play. And that one misses just outside, so that will run the count full. and swing and miss, and that will retire Allen for the first out. And that will bring up Calvin McKinney to the plate for the Panthers. And that one just catches the outside corner. And that is going to be hit in the gap. That one's going to fall. Up comes firing the left fielder. And so McKinney leads it off with a single to left field. And that will bring up Damian Stevens, who homered in the bottom of the first inning and his first at bat. And that catches the inside of the plate for called strike one. And that one's going to be hit, and that will fall into play. And that will bring up number 16, Luke Harper, to the plate. And that is first pitch is a ball inside. And that one's going to be hit, and that one's going to be in the gap, and that one's going back, and that one is over the fence. Luke Harper with a 3-run shot here for the Panthers, and touch 'em all, Panther. That's a home run. So the Panthers playing a little long ball today against the visiting Poyen Indians, and that is 2 hit today. Stevens hit the first one, and Harper just hit the second one. And that puts the Panthers ahead 5-3. And Coach Barrett wants to talk to his pitcher and catcher and kind of settle him down. And with that, we will take a quick break here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. You're watching Panther Baseball.
Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther
And we're back, and after a quick mound visit, the Indians regroup, and that brings up Cameron Gassman to the plate. And Cameron is going to hit that one. That one is going to fall into shallow right field. And so Gassman gets in on the hitting as well and has a single. And that will bring up number 7, Ethan Ramsey. And that curve hit the zone. And that is going to be a foul tip. And we have 0-2 is the count. The delivery, and runner goes. And he is going to be safe as Gassman slides into second. And that was a called strike.
Come on, C, do you. Don't let them decide.
And this brings up the catcher, number 4, Colton Sultan, to the plate with the runner in scoring position. And
Drive the ball.
and that one misses inside. So 1 ball, 1 strike is the count to Sultan. The delivery, swing and a miss, and 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
Head down, drive the ball. Let's go.
And that one just misses outside. So that will even up the count at 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on second. As they say, the deuces are wild here. And swing and miss, and down goes Sultan. And that will do it, but not before the Panthers strike with a 3-run shot by first baseman senior Luke Harper. And with that, the Panthers pull ahead by a score of 5-3. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Interstate 30. Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. Are you locked out of your car? Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. For any towing recovery lockout needs, call Bailey's Towing and Recovery at 501-332-3400. Again, that number is 501-332-3400. Thank you for your business. Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 221 Highway.
And we are back here at Panther Baseball Field for another conference matchup. The visiting team, the Poyen Indians, have come to Panther Baseball Field and find themselves down by 2. But this will bring up the, let's see, that is number 22 for the Indians. Fight, and Fight turns on that ball, but it is going to be well foul. It has been a game of opportunities thus far. Both teams scoring with miscues, and then a couple. The Panthers have really scored theirs off the long ball today. And that is going to be a foul ball. It's going to hit off the handle of the bat, which, you know, the rule in baseball is that the ball, if the hand is considered part of the bat. So if it hits the hand of the batter before it hits any other body part, it will not be a hit by pitch because, again, the hands are a part of the bat. Just a little explanation to the rules there for baseball, and that's any baseball, you know, high school, little league, collegiate, you name it, professional. So that being said, the umpires are going to converse anyways and discuss the call. And we'll see what the call is here. They have the final authority. And the umpire is going to want to look at the hand.
It was off the end of the bat, dude.
And now they are going to say that he did get hit, and Coach Webb is going to come out here, and I can't say that I blame him because the hands are a part of the bat. That is a part of the bat. And that, again, that is just the rule of baseball. Again, the hands are considered part of the bat, so therefore, not trying to add anything to it, but that's just the rules of baseball. So Coach Webb and the home plate umpire are conversing about the call as well. Meanwhile, we do have a great game going on here with the Poyen Indians and the Magnet Cove Panthers. A big conference game for, again, both teams vying for seeding in coming up with the district tournament after this week, and they each have a conference game next week, and then the district tournament will start the next. So they are going to converse and say that it was a hit by pitch again, and that will bring up number 9, Ray, to the plate for the Indians. And first call is a ball away. Gaspin turns, looks, and almost Harper thought he might have the pick off there. And the leadoff and swing by Ray. And now the count is 1-1. Runner on first. That was officially scored a HBP, hit by pitch. And bunt lays down the bunt, but that one is going to be fouled out of play. And we will do it again here at the Panther baseball field. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count with no outs. And that one is going to be outside. And a swing and a miss, and down goes Ray, and Gassman gets the strikeout, and that will bring up number 16, Crosby, for the Indians. So 1 away, runner on first, Crosby at the plate, and that one just gets away, sails high for a ball 1. 1-0 is your count. And that one sails just a bit high, so 2-0 is the count to Crosby. The delivery, and that one is going to be a called strike, so 2-1 is the count. And that one misses just outside, so 3-1 is the count. Crosby with the hitter's leverage count here. See what he can do with a runner at first. And that one is going to be hit up, but it looks like it is going to be out of play. The delivery, and that one misses outside, and Crosby will reach on a base on balls. And with still one away, that will bring up number 17, Hunter Woods, for the Indians. And first is a strike, a swing and a miss for strike one on Woods. And second pitch, Woods looked like he wanted to square around a bunt, but thought better of it. Pulled back. Gaspin sets. Delivers, and the squares to bunt does Woods, but that one is going to be fouled away. So 2 strikes on Woods with 1 away. Runners at first and second. The delivery and a swing and a miss, and he will automatically be out because the occupied first base was occupied. So that is 2 away for the Panthers, and Gassman gets another strikeout, and that will bring up Colt Barrett, the second baseman for the Indians. Gaspin delivers, and Barrett swings, and Damian Stevens, the 6-3 play, and the put out there, and the Indians are retired here in the top of the 3rd inning. We will have the Panthers coming up to bat here after this quick break. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Dear moms and dads, we know it's not always been easy, and it's been a lot of hard work. What you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas. Everything I do it for you. Mom, love you always. No, it's true. Everything I do it for you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoke.
And we are back here at the Panther baseball field, and leading off for the Panthers will be number 10, Briar Treadwell, the designated hitter for the Panthers, who hit a shot just a moment ago and was able to reach. And first pitch is going to be a called strike. And that one is going to be fouled out of play here. And so Treadwell finds himself quickly in the hole, 0-2. Let's see if Treadwell, what the right fielder can do. And that one just misses for a 1 ball and 2 strikes. The delivery, and that one is going to be popped up, and it will be out of play. So Treadwell hanging tough here. The delivery, and he did hold up. Let's see what the appeal down to first, and first base umpire says safe. He did not break the plane. So 2-2 is the count. And that is going to be a foul tip. So Treadwell stays alive here. And so Treadwell goes down, swings, looking, and that will bring up the designated hitter Stone to the plate, number 12. Stone, swing and a miss. First pitch, so 0-1 is your count to Stone. And that one misses just inside. The delivery, outside. So 2-1 is your count. The delivery, and that one is going to be fouled out of play down the right side. So that will even up the count at 2-2 with one away. The delivery, and that one misses inside, and that will run the count full. And that one just misses outside, and Stone will take his trot down to first base with a base on balls, and that will bring up number 14, Maddox Allen, to the plate, who struck out swinging in his last at bat. And that one sails outside for ball one. Connor delivery and a swing and miss. So that will even up the count at 1-1. And runner goes, and that one is going to be away from the second base, and Stone finds himself in at second with a stolen base. One ball. One ball, two strikes to count. And that one just misses on the outside corner to Allen. So that evens up the count at 2-2. The delivery, and that one sails high for 3-2. And that one is fouled away, and so we'll do it again here. And the delivery, and that one is high, and so with one away, Allen draws the walk, and that will bring up Calvin McKinney to the plate with the runners at first and second, and one away. McKinney squares to bunt, but pulls back. Squares again and puts that one down, but it's going to be a little hard and straight to the pitcher, but he does advance the runners to second and third. But there are 2 away, and that will bring up Stevens, who is 2 for 2 today. Led off with a home run and another base hit, so Cullen delivers and misses just inside with the curveball. So ball 1-0 is the count. The delivery, and that was just a little bit high and outside, so 2-0 is the count. The delivery, and that one is going to be fouled out of play. So 2-1 is the count. And that one's going to get away, a wild pitch. And he gets Stone, who is going to be thrown out. Great job by Cullen Connor to cover the plate. And with that, the Panthers leave 2 stranded in the bottom of the third and no runs scored. But the score still remains Magnet Cove 5 and the visiting Poyen Indians 3. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
More than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Down the invisible barrier that comes at every turn for workers without a bachelor's.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Alternative routes. Instead of a bachelor's degree, TannerCeiling.org. Find resources for breaking through barriers.
And we're back here at the Panther baseball field. We go to the top of the 4th, and leading it off for the Indians will be number 7, Russell. That is Trenton Russell, the left fielder for the Indians. Gassman delivers and misses low and away. The delivery, Gassman fields it and makes the play to Harper. So a 1-3 put out there for the Panthers to start off the inning. And down goes the leadoff in the top of the 4th for the Indians. That will bring up number 10. Cullen Connor for the Indians. Gassman delivers, and that is going to get him and hit him. And so Cullen Connor will be hit by a pitch and will take his base with 1 away. And we will have a courtesy runner for him, and that is going to be number 1, Logan Lewis, the courtesy runner. Coach Baird's out there giving instructions to his runner here. And And that one is also going to be a hit by pitch. That is 2 hit by pitches in a row. So Gaspin may be losing just a little bit of command right here. So that will bring up Bird, the designated hitter. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, not the designated hitter. That is the first baseman, Bird. And that one just catches the outside corner for a call strike 1. The delivery, and that one is going to be fouled away. So Gassman working ahead here. 0-2 is the count on the first baseman, Bird, for the Indians. Runners up first and second with 1 away. And Gassman gets the strikeout, looking, and down goes Bird with 2 away and runners on first and second, and that will bring up number 22, the designated hitter, Alan Fight, to the plate. The delivery, and just misses outside. And that one's going to be hit and going to get the umpire there. And I will say this, the umpire didn't have much of a chance there. He made an effort, but the ball got on him very quickly there, folks. So the bases are loaded here for Ray. So the Indians with 2 away, looking to do a little damage in the top of the 4th inning here. And that one's going to be hit up the middle, and that is going to be trouble. But what a play by Damian Stevens, who scoops it up, and a great stretch there by the first baseman, Luke Harper, to get the out. And so the Indians leave the bases loaded there in the top of the 4th. And the score remains 5-3, and you are watching Panther baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
Interstate 30. Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. Are you locked out of your car? Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery.
And we're back here at the Panther baseball field, and leading it off is number 2, Damon Stevens, the shortstop.
Number 2, Damian Stevens.
And that one is going to be hit just over the shortstop into shallow center field. So Stevens has another hit today, and I believe he is 3 for 3 today. And up comes Harper, who hit a 3-run shot earlier. And that one's going to miss low and away. The delivery. And that one is going to be a called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. The delivery. And that one is going to miss low and away. Or excuse me, low and inside. 2-1 is the count. 2 balls, 1 strike to Harper. Stevens gets a lead at first. And Harper in a hitter's leverage count here for the Panthers. The delivery. And that is going to be a called strike, and that will run the count to full. The delivery. And that catches Harper. Lucan freezes him there, and that will bring up Cameron Gassman, the pitcher, for the Panthers, with 1 away, and Stevens still on first base. And that one misses just a little high. 1-0 is the count. And that one is a called strike. And that one is going to be a called strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count on Gassman. And that one is going to be popped up. And that is going to miss there. Still stays in the field of play. First baseman made a great effort there. That was Bird trying to get to the ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. The delivery. And the runner goes. And Stevens is going to be safe at second. So he is now in scoring position. 2-2 is the count. See if Gassman can advance him. And that one is going to get away. So that will run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And with that wild pitch, Stevens advances to third. And foul tip, and of course he caught it and then strike. And that will bring up Ethan Ramsey. And that one is going to be popped straight up, and it's going to be out of play. So Cullen Connor still battling here for the Indians in the bottom of the 4th. The delivery, and that is going to be a strike. And that one misses just high and away. And a swing and miss, and down goes Ramsey. And that will do it there in the bottom of the 4th for the Panthers. So Stevens, 1 left on third. That leaves 1 stranded. And we will go to the top of the 5th here. You're watching Magnet Cove Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
moms and dads. We know it's not always been easy, and it's been a lot of hard work. What you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas. Everything I do it for you. Mom, love you all. No, it's true. Everything I do it for
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor.
And we're back here at the Panther baseball field for the top of the fifth, and leading it off for the Indians. And that is going to be number 16. That is, Landon Crosby, the right fielder. One and 0 is the count. Gassman still on the bump. And that one sails just a little high. 2-0 is the count. The delivery, swing and a miss. And so that runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. And that one sails high, so 31 is the count. To Crosby. Hitter's leverage count. Gassman delivers. And that one misses just low and away. And Crosby will take his trot down to first with a base on balls. And that will bring up number 17, Hunter Woods, to the plate for the Indians. Woods, who struck out in the last inning. And that one misses just outside. And that one misses. So 2-0 is the count. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one is just a little high, so 3-0 is the count. 30 is your count. And Gassman paints the outside corner there. 31 is the count. And that one is going to be popped up. And Damian Stevens is going to call it the shortstop, and he does make the out. And that will be an out. So 1 down. And that will bring up the second baseman, Colt Barrett, to the plate. Panthers looking to get something up the middle and possibly roll the double play and get out of the inning. And swing and a miss. And Gassman goes back to the first baseman, Harper, trying to keep the runner in check. And that one is going to be hit. And that one is going to go off the heels of Calvin McKinley. And Treadwell finally gets the ball back to Stevens, but not before Crosby advances to third. And Barrett finds himself on first, one with the runners at first and third with one away. And looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for Barrett. And that is going to be number 33, Leighton Russell, for the Indians. One away. And that one is just inside, brushes Russell back there. One to know is the count. First and third. The delivery, and that one's going to sail just high on Gassman. So 2 balls. The delivery and a strike. So 2-1 is the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Russell, the left fielder. The delivery, the runner's going to go. Sultan fakes the throw. And Indians looking to drive something and score 1, possibly 2. And that one catches the corner there. So the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. And that one's going to be hit. And Valentine makes the catch. And runner scores on the tag up, and the person at second advances to third. So with 2 away, the Indians pull within 1 by the swing of a bat. And a sacrifice fly to the center fielder, Ballantyne. And that brings up the pitcher, Cullen Connor, the leadoff hitter for the Indians. And that one is going to be hit to Gassman. Gassman gathers and pulls Harper off the bag. And that will score number 33, the courtesy runner, Leighton Russell, who subbed in for Barrett after he reached first. And that throwing error by Gassman ties up the ball game 5-5. So now we have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Cullen Connor, and that is going to be number 1, Logan Lewis, again with 2 away. And that will bring up number 23 is into the ball game. And that is Hayden Murray, the third baseman. And that one is going to be hit. And that is going to go right through the legs of Damian Stevens. And that will be scored an error there, folks. And runners at first and second. Panthers with 2 away. And that catches the outside corner. And the Indians do manage to tie it up here in the top of the 5th. The delivery. And that one curves and gets the heart of the plate. So 0-2 is the count. Bird looks like he's up on top of the plate there for the Indians. The delivery, and Bird turns on that one, but it is going to be just foul. Gasping the delivery, and that one is going to be hit. And Stevens, that will pull Harper off the bag there, and runner will be safe. So that loads up the bases here with 2 away, and up is number 22, the designated hitter, Alan Fight for the Indians with the opportunity. A base hit will score at least 1, possibly 2 here. And that one's going to be hit deep, and that one's going to be in the gap between right and center field. And that one is going to be gone. And that, folks, is a grand slam by the designated hitter, Alan Fight. So that will score 4. And the Indians and the Indian faithful here at Panther Baseball Field are fired up. Great hit, good contact. And with that, Gassman his day will be done. And with that, we will take a quick break. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking.
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
More than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Now, the invisible barrier that comes at every turn for workers without a bachelor's degree.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Alternative routes. Instead of a bachelor's degree, ceiling.org. Find resources for breaking through barriers.
Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
Interstate 30. Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. Are you locked out of your car? Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. For any towing recovery lockout needs, call Bailey's Towing and Recovery at 501-332-3400. Again, that number is 501-332-3400. Thank you for your business.
And we're back here at Panther Baseball Field. Pitch and change. Luke Harper, the first baseman, comes into pitch, and Cameron Gassman goes behind the plate, and Colton Sultan goes from behind the plate to first base. So that's kind of our defensive substitutions here for the Panthers. And we just saw a moment ago a grand slam, and that emptied the bases with a two-out grand slam. That ball was pretty much squared up and hit well by the designated hitter, Mr. Alan Fight. So 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. The delivery by Harper, and that one misses just outside. And that one is going to be foul, tip foul. And so that will run the count full for the Indians. And a swing and a miss, and down goes Ray for the Indians, but not before the Indians take a 4-run lead here in the top of the 5th with a grand slam by the designated hitter, Alan Fight. And the Panthers, we'll see how they respond here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Dear moms and dads, we know it's not always been easy, and it's been a lot of hard work. What you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas. Everything I do it for you. Mom, love you all. No, it's true. Everything I do it for you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
We're back here at Panther Baseball Field, and coming up for the Panthers is number 4, Colton Sultan. And first pitch, swing and miss. 0-1 is the count. The delivery, and that one is hit well, but it's going to be popped up and playable by the left fielder, and that was Trenton Russell, number 7 in left field, who made the play on that, and that will bring up number 10, Briar Treadwell for the Panthers. And first pitch is going to be ball and away. And that one is low, so 2-0 is the count. to Treadwell. And 3-0 is the count. So Treadwell working well ahead here. 30 is the count. And he faults the strike. Gets the strike called there for Cullen Connor. 31 is the count. And that runs the count to full. And Treadwell swings and hits it off. And he is going to be there. And that will get the Panthers started with a lead off there. And that will bring up number 12, the designated hitter, Matt Stone, to the plate for the Panthers. One away, Treadwell reaches on to first. And curveball just misses. So 1-0 is the count. And that one is going to be hit up, but looks like Bird is going to be able to make the play at first base, and he does, to retire Stone. So 2 away with a runner on first, and that will bring up number 14, Allen, to the plate for the Panthers. And that ball sails high and away on Maddox for a called ball 1. And again, that one sails high and up. The delivery, swing and a miss. And two balls, 1 strike. Runner at first. And that one catches the plate there, so that evens up the count at 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Panthers down by 4. And swing and a miss, and that gets Cullen Connor out of the inning. And the Panthers leave 1 aboard, and we go to the top of the 6th here with the Poyen Indians leading the hometown Magnet Cove Panthers by a score of 9-5. We'll be back here in just a few moments. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Interstate 30. Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. Are you locked out of your car? Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. For any towing recovery lockout needs, call Bailey's Towing and Recovery at 501-332-3400. Again, that number is 501-332-3400. Thank you for your business.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor.
And we're back here at Panther Baseball Field, where the Poyen Indians lead by a score of 9-5 in the top of the 6th inning. And leading it off is number 16, Landon Crosby, and he makes contact and gets it to Ramsey. Ramsey makes an errant throw, and that ball's going to sail away, and he will reach via a throwing error by the third baseman. And that will bring up number 17, the center fielder, Hunter Woods, with no outs and a runner on first. Woods squares to bunt, but pulls back, but not before a strike is called. And the delivery, that one's put in play, and runners will be safe at second and first. So no outs. Runners at first and second. That will bring up the second baseman, Colt Barrett, to the plate with no outs. Indians looking to add on here. And Barrett lays down a bunt, fielded by Harper, and that is going to be a throw, errant throw wide, and that will score one. And here comes the other run. That will score two on the errant throw. And that brings the score 11-5. And that will bring up number 7, the left fielder, Trenton Russell, for the Indians. The delivery. And that is going to be a called strike. And that one is going to get away from Harper, and Barrett will stand up at third. And that is going to be called strike on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And a swing and a miss, and that will be a strikeout for Harper. And that will bring up the leadoff hitter and the pitcher, number 10, Cullen Connor, for the Indians. Harper deals. Gassman does a great job to keep that one down and in play there to prevent the runner from scoring. Harper delivers, and that is going to be fouled, but not playable. So 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. The delivery, and that one sails outside on Harper. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. The delivery. And that one's going to be fouled out of play. The delivery. And that freezes the pitcher, Connor, on it. And that is 2 away. Strikes out looking. And this will bring up number 23, the third baseman, Hayden Murray, to the plate for the Indians. And that one's going to be playable by McKinney. McKinney gathers, throws, and gets the out, the 4-3 play. And down go the Indians, but not before they score 3 more runs. Or excuse me, 2 runs in the top of the 6th. Panthers are down big and have got to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th. You are watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
Interstate 30. Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. Are you locked out of your car? Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. For any towing recovery lockout needs, call Bailey's Towing and Recovery at 501-332-3400. Again, that number is 501-332-3400. Thank you for your business.
Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
Dear moms and dads, we know it's not always
And we're back here at Panther Baseball Field as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Leading it off for the Panthers will be the second baseman, Calvin McKinney. Panthers looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th as they are quickly running out of time. Have got to get base runners and score. Advance those runners into scoring position and score. And looks like we have a new pitcher for the Indians. That is going to be number 23, Hayden Murray, who was the third baseman, and he goes to pitcher. And looks like number 10 is going to go to second base. And Barrett will move from second base to shortstop. So those are your defensive position moves for the Indians. McKinney looking to get things started for the Panthers here. And he is going to be hit in the head. And he will go in the bottom of the 6th. And that is going to bring up Damian Stevens here.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 2, Damian Stevens.
And Coach Webb checking on McKinney. Looks like he is okay. Took a pretty big knock in the head there. And first pitch is going to be a called strike on Stevens. Stevens has had a pretty good day at the plate. And that one just catches the outside corner for a called strike. So 0-2 is the count. And that ball is going to miss a little high and outside, so that will bring the count to 1-2 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. McKinney hit by a pitch. And a swing and a miss by Stevens, and down goes Stevens on strikes. And that will be the first out of the bottom of the 6th. And that will bring up number 16, Luke Harper.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 16, Luke Harper.
And the pickoff play is unsuccessful. Harper looking to bat here. And that one is going to be popped up, but looks like it's going to be playable. And it is by the third baseman, Ray, and that will bring up number 5, Cameron Gassman, who has now moved to catcher. So Panthers have a quick 2 outs. Gassman up to bat. McKinney reaches first on the hit by pitch and looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th with the 2 outs. And that one misses high. So 1-0 is the count. And that one is a called strike on the outside corner. The delivery and a swing and miss, so 2 strikes on Gassman. And that one's going to be in the dirt. So that evens up the count, 2-2. The delivery. And that one misses. And that runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. McKinney will be moving. And a swing and miss, and down goes Gassman in the bottom of the 6th, and down go the Panthers in the bottom of the 6th. So with 6 being played, we're going to the top of the 7th. The visiting Poyen Indians lead by 6 here against the Magnet Cove Panthers. And with that, Luke Harper will return to the mound. We will take a quick break. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
More than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Now, the invisible barrier that comes at every turn for workers without a bachelor's degree.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more. I'm more than who I am on paper.
Alternative routes instead of a bachelor's degree. Ceiling.org. Find resources for breaking through barriers.
Dear moms and dads, we know it's not always been easy, and it's been a lot of hard work. What you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
Everything I do it for you.
Mom, love you all.
No, it's true. Everything I do it for
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive education.
At the Panther baseball field at the top of the 7th. Again, the Poyen Indians lead by a score of 11-5 here at Panther baseball field. Up to bat is Bird, and he puts the ball in play. That was going to be fielded by Ethan Ramsey, and he does make the play. The 5-3 put out, and that is one down for the Panthers here in the top of the 7th. And that will bring up number 22. That is Alan Fight, the designated hitter, who hit the grand slam in the 5th inning. And that one's going to be low and away. And that one's outside, but Fight took a swing at it. Excuse me. 1-1 is the count. And that one sails outside. And that one sails outside. The delivery, and that one runs outside, and Fight will take his trot down to first base with a base on balls, and that's going to bring up number 9, Ryan Ray, the shortstop, to the plate, who is now actually at third base due to the defensive substitution a moment ago. With the changing of pitchers. Harper deals and just misses outside. The delivery, swing and a miss by Ray. And that one sails high. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. And that one misses just outside, so 31 is the count. Ray and hitter's leverage count. The delivery. And that one just hits the outside corner, and that runs the count to full. 3-2 is your count with 1 away. The delivery, and that's going to be a little dribbler, and there's going to be no one there to cover for first base. And with that, the runner will be safe. And that will advance the other runner to first, and that will bring up number 16, Landon Crosby, the right fielder for the Indians. And that one sails outside. And that one catches the outside corner for a called strike. And that one's going to be hit, and that one's going to take a hop on Stevens there, and waved around is 22, Alan Fight, and he does score. And that makes the score 12-5 in favor of the Indians. And that will bring up Hunter Woods, number 17, the center fielder for the Indians, with runners on first and second. One away. And that one's going to be popped up by Woods. McKinney calls off Harper, and that will be unassisted fly ball to the second baseman, McKinney. And that will bring up Colt Barrett with 2 away, who has moved to shortstop for the Indians. And the first pitch is low and away. And the delivery, low. So 2-0 is the count. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. And that will be a called strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one skips away and gets away from Gassman. And Ray will make his way to third, and as well as number 16, Landon Crosby, a double steal there with the wild pitch. The delivery. And that is going to be a miss by Harper, and that will load the bases again here for the Indians with 2 away, and that will bring up number 7, Trenton Russell, the left fielder for the Indians. And a swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss. So 0-2 is the count. The delivery. And pulls the string on him, does Harper. And that will do it. But the Indians are able to push one more run across there, but leave the bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. With that, the Magnet Cove Panthers have got a lot of work to do here going into the bottom of the 7th. You're watching Panther Baseball on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
Interstate 30. Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. Are you locked out of your car? Call Bailey's Towing and Recovery. For any towing recovery lockout needs, call Bailey's Towing and Recovery at 501-332-3400. Again, that number is 501-332-3400. Thank you for your business.
And we are back here at Panther Baseball Field Ethan Ramsey, the third baseman, will lead it off for the Magnet Cove Panthers. And, excuse me, Hayden Murray, the pitcher, who stepped in the 6th inning, looking to finish it off for the Indians. A swing and a miss by Ramsey, and quickly finds himself down 0-1 in the count. The delivery just misses low and away, and that it will even up the count at 1-1. And that one is hit, but will be popped up and looks like it's going to be playable by the second baseman, and it is. And Cullen Connor, the second baseman, retires Ramsey with the 4 unassisted, and that will bring up number 4, Colton Sultan, to the plate with 1 away. And that one misses just outside. And again, that one misses outside, low and away. So 2-0 is the count to Sultan with 1 away. Panthers need 7 to tie and 8 to walk it off. And that is going to be a strike on Sultan. So the count is now 2-1. The delivery, and that one's going to be popped up, but it is going to be out of play. The delivery, and that one gets away. So the count is 3-2. It runs full here for Sultan here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 away, no runners on. And that one is going to be popped up and out of play, so we will do it again. Sultan having a great at-bat here, battling with Hayden Murray, the pitcher. The delivery, and Murray gets him with a swing and a miss, and that will bring up number 10, Briar Treadwell, with 2 away, and the Panthers down to their final out. The count is ball 1, so the count is 1-0. And that one is outside, so that runs the count to 2-0. And swing and a miss by Briar Treadwell, and that runs the count to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that will be a strike. So 2-2 is the count. Panthers down to their final strike. And swing and a miss, and that will do it here at the Panther baseball field, where the Poyen Indians win by a score of 12-5. And with that, the Indians will take the victory here, and that will place them in. They have, I believe, Coach Barrett said they have 1 conference game left on Monday, and they play Episcopal. And, of course, the Panthers will do battle again here Monday. Will be senior night, where we will recognize both all of our baseball and softball seniors, along with our track and field athletes, and that will start here on the softball broadcast over at the Panther softball field just across the way here on Monday, April the 15th. And with that, again, the final score here at Panther Baseball Field is the visiting Poyen Indians 12 and the hometown Magnet Cove Panthers 5. You have been watching Panther Baseball here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. This is Coach Shane Hartzell, and I am signing off. Thank you, and have a good evening, and go Panthers.